Hello, my name is Kuldeep and today I will discuss about Jews. There are three main Abrahamic religions. Those are Christianity, Judaism and Islam. Abrahamic religion emphasizes and traces their common origin to the tribal patriarch Abraham, or recognizes a spiritual tradition identified with him. Judaism, Christianity and Islam are the largest Abrahamic religion in terms of the number of followers. The relationship between Jews, Christian and Muslim. In all the three religions, Judaism, Christianity and Islam, they only believe that there is one true God. These religions also believe that there is a heaven and a hell. For them, heaven is a place of everlasting peace, whereas hell is a place of punishment and fire. What is important to remember is that the historical interactions of Muslim, Jews and Christians have resulted in each constituency being shaped, affected and transformed by the other, such that it is difficult to imagine how each religion would be as it is without the presence and influence of the other. Treatment of Jews, Merchant of Venice. So now we will discuss how the Jews were treated during the 16th century and how it is related with the book Merchant of Venice. In the 16th century, Jews were discriminated, especially in England and Venice. Christians believed that the Jews were inferior to them and should not be accepted into their society. The discrimination and suffering of the Jews can be explored in Shylock's Monologue from the Merchant of Venice. For example, we can see that the Jews were often rated by Christians in the Rialto as seen from the first couple of lines from Shylock's speech. Signor Antonio, many a time and oft in the Rialto you have rated me about my monies and my usences. Hence, we can infer that the Jews are probably so constantly berated that this issue should create such an impact in Shylock's mind. You call me misbeliever, cutthroat dog, and spit upon my Jewish Gabardine, and all for use of that which is mine own? This shows that the Jews received physical and mental abuse in the 16th century from Christians, was simply due to the fact that they collect interest for the money they lend out. Despite receiving so much abuse from the Christians, the Jews did not complain about their suffering. They could only, as Shylock puts it, still have I borne it with patience, sir. This shows that they had no human rights and ergo could not stand up to the Christians who were mistreating them. The Jews were most probably of lower classes or even perhaps outcast in the 16th century Venetian society. In addition to this, the Jews were openly discriminated against and were very much aware of it. Like in line 107, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. This means that the Jews of that time were more than likely accustomed to stoical endurance, wearing their stoicism like a badge. As said in line 120, shall I bend low and in the bondman's key? A bondman refers to a Jew as a slave. This proves that he probably knows that the Jewish race were considered to be inferior in that society, just like a slave would be. Fair sir, you spit on me on Wednesday last, you spurned me such a day, another time, you called me dog, and for these courtesies I will lend you thus much monies. This is a simple evidence that Jews were considered insignificant and inferior to Christians, even just being called a dog. In conclusion, we can see from all this evidence that Jews were unfairly mistreated in the 16th century Venice and were not accepted into the Venetian society. During the World War II, Hitler hated Jews, so he planned to eradicate all Jews by sending them to the concentration camps. These concentration camps made them forced to do labor. So overall, the Jews have faced many problems in history and are still facing.